I promise y'all, when I do these little videos, like, I'm really preaching to myself. And when I'm saying something good, that's why I do a video. But this is just an encouragement for today to kind of get me into the know and to understand that people do not have the same heart as me. People, they do not do things the same way that I would do them. And I just want to encourage you as well. Like, I think our frustrations with when we're dealing with people and relationship things is that we expect them to do the same thing the way that we would do it. We expect them to have the same heart as ours. But people operate differently. People have a different heart. Just because you feel a certain way about something doesn't mean necessarily they feel the exact same way about a certain thing. God placed things on my heart that, other people could care less about. But the realization is that people do not have the same heart as you. And you need to learn to accept that. When you learn to accept that, your relationship will be so much better with them. Whatever relationship you have, if it's non-existent, but we tend to carry things like, dang, why would they do that? That is like so not right. And you never know, like, another person who has a different heart saying you are doing things that are not right. So when we come to realize like the big scope of things and not trying to, do things on like the surface level, but kind of understand like the big scope of things. And the big scope of things is that, people do not do things the way that you would do them. Like different people. It's like different people on this earth, and experiences shape us into who we've become. Some people grown callous to things. Some people grown softer to things because of experiences. So when you understand that people do not operate like you do, people do not, sometimes people do not care. Sometimes you care too much. It's a heart issue. And I just want you to realize that they were made and you were made a totally different way. And don't take things to heart and get you frustrated to the fact that, oh my God, you don't see nothing wrong with this. And they may not see anything wrong with what they're doing. They may not see anything wrong with how they're treating you, how they're treating someone else. They may not see. And you be like, how? And I'm like, girl, if you can just realize, like, you're totally different. And I encourage you the same way. You're totally different. You were made. You're cut from a different cloth. Whatever that you have to understand, but understand your heart is different from everybody else's. Everybody else's heart is different from yours, okay? So just go with your heart. That's what makes you who God intended you to be. There are certain people that instead of softening their heart, they what's the thing with, you put it in the hot water and the egg hardens and the potato softens. It's kind of like the same thing. So don't let what you're softened to and what you're privy to make you hard because of somebody else's hardness about a situation. So be encouraged. We are in a world with different people.